Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting Stretford Paddock highlights video. My name is Tommy McFarlane, I'm the current centre half for Paddock and I'll be taking you through today's action. Our player focus for today is on Joe Coleman, the captain of the under-21s team. Due to injuries and availability issues in midfield, Joe has stepped into the first team and proven that he has what it takes to fight for the spot. He's a primary example of what Stretford Paddock is all about. Joe is a great example of the type of player we want at Stretford Paddock, someone who works hard and plays for the team.
Yeah, so I've been captain in the 21s now for about 3-4 months. We started at the start of the season with someone else, and then we changed for the season. So yeah, I found it good. I like the responsibility of being captain, obviously, and it helps when you transfer into the first team as well. You can have a bit of sort of saying things as well. You're not scared to do anything. So yeah, it is different because obviously you go from 21s, and as a captain, you sort of who people not look up to, but you kind of like not a role model, but you know what I mean. It's someone to kind of look towards, and if you want to get something in the game, you look towards that person. And obviously, as a captain, you're vocal and everything like that. Whereas in the first team, not as much now. But when I first went in, you can be a bit timid and a bit reserved because you don't want to always step the mark, sort of thing. But now, obviously, I've been a bit more regular in there. I found my voice a bit, I could say, yeah. I really enjoy it, to be honest. It's really good. Like I say, I've probably been slightly lucky to be in there because we've had a lot of injuries and a lot of players who've not been turning up for a bit, but that's football. You don't get people turning up sometimes, especially at this level, so I've just got to take my chance, which I think I have, and I enjoy it. The lads are really good. I know it's cliche, but really good lads, and they've been dead welcoming to me, so yeah, can't ask much more from them. Yeah, I think we're feeling good. I think tonight we're just going to, we're just going to have a bit of fun with training and everything, have a few games and that, and I think that's the best thing. We've got not really much to play for now, it's a bit of pride, and just say if we get a win at the weekend, enjoy ourselves, end the season on a high, going to pre-season. Yeah, I think it's a big thing when someone of that calibre, especially the name Ashley Williams, you know what you're getting with it. He'll know things that people at this level we're not going to know. He's got the knowledge he's got it'll be unreal for the club, especially not just for us as the first team, 21s and all the way down. It'd be really good for us. Yeah, like you say, you don't get big names at other clubs, especially at this level. So yeah, it'll be really good.
The final training session of the season, the lads have all made an effort this week to attend training. Should be a fun one tonight, going into the final game this weekend. Kieran Malloy is in attendance for training tonight. Kieran still hasn't decided where he will play next season. Here's hoping he comes back to Paddock next season. We've really missed his goals.
It's what happens when you leave Paddock. You come right back. You come right back, mate. Oh, directly around. No, so you get calves like these. Yeah. He said we missed you as well. You think you are fucking... If Jack Grealish was 30 years older. And fit. Yo, if we had this team all season...
I've only come to play with you!
What the fuck? He's just come for fun at the end of the season, bro. Joe! Janema! Come on. Wow.
I'm back. Finish! Sign him up!
Taking your place, Jay.
Oh, that's the best save you made all year.
He cannot move his body. Oh my god. Nine. Hey, don't let him go.
No, sir! Oi, Tommy! Oi, come off in.
Today, Paddock is facing off against West Didsbury and Chorlton reserves, who are associated with Rochdale, which is why they are wearing the Rochdale kit today. We beat West Didsbury away from home much earlier in the season with a fantastic 3-0 display that the lads will be hoping to replicate this week. Unfortunately, Paddock lost their last away game against Moor United, 3-2 in a game of two halves. However, we have some exciting news to share. Ex-Wales captain and Premier League defender Ashley Williams will be joining us as our sporting director next season.
What a beautiful day to win a game of football.
It's been a mixed bag all season. We've went on a run and then struggled to pick up a point. We've came into it now with a little bit of better form. We had a good session on Tuesday, so we're hoping that we can finish off on a high today and then regroup for pre-season upcoming.
yeah, obviously the session on Tuesday, I feel like the session helped us a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously last session of the season, last game of the season, like if you go in the change room now, like spirits are high, you know, so it just shows you like how the bonds come along like throughout the season. Obviously it's not been the best of seasons, but in terms of the bonds that we've made in the team, I feel like it's been the best season, to be fair. So I think Joe's quality. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like I think Joe's quality. Like he does all the nitty gritty stuff. He's on the ball. He's good as well. Like I just think all round his quality and like his personality and like what like it's hard to explain because he didn't get a chance for a long time, and then when he got his chance, he took it, and then he didn't complain all that time when he wasn't getting a chance. He just kept turning up, training hard and stuff like that. So it just goes to show how good of a guy he is, you know what I mean, like on and off the pitch. So yeah.
I probably say he's one of the hardest trainers as well. See on
Yeah.
a training session, see for
Definitely.
tackles, he treats it like a game. There's a few times where I've come off with a few studs in my ankles because of Joe. But you like it as well. That's what you want. You want the intensity to be high, and he's not scared to do it, even though he's a young lad. He's certainly ready to throw it around.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited for next season. I feel like the goal for next season is not to lose. Like from recruiting more players, new players, and stuff like that. Like I feel like next season the team's gonna have a team that's firing next season. So yeah, I'm excited. Really.
Yeah.
That was the same. We've had 2 or 3 new boys coming in on Tuesday there that look like they could definitely add to next season. So I'm really excited to see them play one of your friends.
Yeah.
And then it's like you know, Nosa says, we go into each game at a time, just try win every game and not think about what the end goal is. The end goal is obviously going to be promotion or win the league. So if we just look at it game by game and work hard on a Tuesday, then we'll certainly get the results that we want.
Yeah.
And finally, final point, just sort of touching on next season. What are your thoughts on Ashley Williams coming in and joining the staff as, I believe, it's director of football or technical director?
Yeah, I think it's quality. I'm looking forward to like just getting his opinion on things. Obviously, he's someone who's played non-league and then gone and played Premier League for so many years. You know what I mean? Played at the top of like what you could play in football. Do you know what I mean? International like national team, everything. So just gonna be good to pick his brain. You know, see what he thinks of certain things, what he wants to change and stuff like that. So I'm excited for him to come in.
Yeah, and I suppose you as a defender, picking his brain a bit.
Oh, definitely, and he'll be like. I remember watching him when he was in the Prem and he was a warrior, so it's certainly someone that could certainly help all of us, not even just the defensive line but defending from the front, and just to have him around at a training session, I think the intensity levels will increase again. Having him at the sideline on a Saturday, that will increase, so it's a great appointment and something I'm really looking forward to working with.
I'm sure I can speak on behalf of the lads on this one, but we cannot wait to start working with Ash. We can't wait to see what he implements, and just having his knowledge and experience on the sideline and at training is going to pay dividend for next season.
Who's your standout player of the season?
Tommy. Consistent all season, helping in the back line, leading. I think he's probably one of the better ones this season. No mistakes.
Yeah, Stuart
And Simon.
Do you want to jump in there first?
You go for it.
I think obviously up to Christmas it was really positive. Taking the really challenging for the league. I thought that we was going to be up there with promotion contenders, but obviously after Christmas we've peaked off a little bit. But looking at I don't know, towards the end of the season, I think we've had some real good dedicated players who have been in the starting 11 all the way through, and really enjoyed following the season.
Yeah, it's been really frustrating since it kind of, I want to say fell off, but that's too dramatic. But we've been doing the right things, and as you've been watching here, we've been doing the right things, and it's that close. And as soon as it feels like as soon as it takes off, it's going to be glorious, and we should all be here for it. But it's not there yet.
I think recruitment for the next season is really important, and I think with the set of players that there are here and the experience of being in the league now for a season, I think with that right recruitment, do it quickly. Hopefully we can have a real good title push next season.
Dominance.
Yeah, especially with the likes of Ashley Williams joining the staff.
Yeah,
that's tremendous.
Huge news.
Exciting, yeah.
And finally, I've got to ask you both, who is your player of the season? Fans' player of the season?
I went for Mikey Burke.
I did as well.
Alright, how you doing? I'm Brian Casey. We've following the lads since pretty much since day one, really. Delighted to be a part of it. Yeah, the season overall hasn't been great. It was good up until Christmas, till the break in the World Cup. I know we got a bit unlucky then with a few cancellations due to bad weather and stuff. So, but after that, then it was kind of very hit and miss. Performances haven't really been there, but you know, hopefully now we can get a good victory today and finish the season off well. Player of the season would probably have to be Nosa.
I'll give him a follow. Nero Store. Jimmy Trims. Ex-Nero Store. Collaboration soon, yeah? Cool. I'm gonna get a barbering apron. Made by Jay.
Next denim apron. I love that.
Last game of the season. Let's play it in the fucking spirit that we trained in on Tuesday. Thought it was a really good, enjoyable session on Tuesday. Thought everyone's attitude was great. Scored a fucking right load of goals. If today goes the same, be well happy with that. Hopefully you lot will be as well. Gonna start today in the usual shape, but with an eye on next season. I'd like us to get a nice cushion before half time. Ideally 2-0, clean sheet, and then I want to flip to something that we're going to try next season. So this is how we're going to line up. Joe on the left, Mikey on the right, Ryan and Nosa, KO and Jay. Jay doing his best Busquets impression today. Omar at left back, Cam at right back, Oatsy and Tommy, and centre half Vic in net. And hopefully we'll come in here at half time when you have just fucking battered them for 45 minutes and I can give you some of the detail because there are things that change. So, about today's opposition then. They're a bit similar to how we play in a back three, or sorry, in a back four. But they, I expect, are going to play with a back three today. So when they play with a back three, what's the key responsibilities? Wingers track the wing backs. Wingers track the wing backs until our third or just outside our box, and then pass them on to the 2 6s. So you take one side, you take the other side. That's really important because that's where they're going to overload us. So we have to make sure that we get a grip of their wing backs. Pass them on to the 6s in the final third. The right back, much similar to us, gets really fucking high, and he's a big outlet for them. The left back tends to tuck in a little bit to go towards that back three when they're building up. They will press us as we're playing out as well. So I want Ryan, Jay, Nosa to make sure that you're getting involved in a rotation. One of us is free. But that means fullbacks can't be lazy. So Cam, Omar, as it gets to the feet of Tommy and Oatsy, do a step and then a sprint, even 5 or 10 yard into space, because it's not going to you guys direct. And one or two things happens. If you sprint and they follow you, you've just made space for whoever receives the ball. If you sprint and they don't follow you, you're free and you're available to receive the ball from the second pass. Apart from that, lads, it's about work rate, and as I just said, it's about going out there and playing in the same sort of spirit that we had on Tuesday, where it's just fucking shooting. Just have as many shots as possible, have a fucking good time, stand someone up, go past them. Can we play off one? Can we make it exciting? Can we finish the season on a fucking high? That's what today's game is, yeah? Let's get a couple of goals for the good, and then we can start putting things in place so we win the fucking league next year, alright? Starts in the warm-up, detail on the passes, intensity in what we're doing. Let's fucking go, boys.
Although we may not be able to secure promotion this season, the team will undoubtedly be eager to impress Ash. Ending the season on a win would be a fantastic way to do so.
Can I get in the middle? Right, let's go. Oh, Jay's not in here.
The gaffer has a strong selection to choose from, so let's get to the lineup. In goal we have Victor Jimenez, a back four of Cam Waters, Omar Sinclair, Captain James Oates and Thomas McFarlane. The midfield three of Ko Dadawale, Joe DeAndre and Janiro Salmon Harris. And up front, it's Nosa Yamu, Mikey Burke and goal-scoring sensation Ryan Katoomba. And on the bench today we have Joe Coleman, Dominic Malloy, Nasser Shakur, William Hobson and Aftab Jan. An extremely strong squad here today, so here's hoping all goes well. And here we go. Paddock starting here from right to left. Referee doing the final checks here with the goalkeepers. And it's a West Didsbury to start the game off. And we're off. Some closing down here by Big Ryan. Out comes Joa. Good press by Joa. Plays it on. It's went out for a throw-in. It's Omar Sinclair with the throw. Long throw into Mikey Burke. He takes a touch. He's on the turn. And it's a good clearance by the defender. On down by Cam Waters. Lovely touch in the chest. Plays it out to Ryan. A bit of a scoop there by Cam. Kyode is strong enough though. Holds off the defender. He's looking for the pass. Finds Mikey Burke. Chops back inside. Out to Gennaro. Oh, great touch by Gennaro. Here comes Cam. Here comes Cam. He's driving forward. Takes a drag. Keeps driving into the box here. Takes a shot. Oh, it's blocked. And it's Ryan Katoomba. What a finish by Ryan. Showing striker's instinct there to get the ball in the back of the net. Great run by Cam. Ryan showing some great striker's instincts there to be at the right place at the right time and to slot it home for Paddock. Mikey Burke here with a chance to whip it into the box. Puts his hands up. Plays it. Oh, he's played it short here. Gennaro on the ball. Out to Nosa. Nosa takes a touch. Takes it by the defender. Has a shot. Oh, good save by the keeper. And well held. Tommy there trying to pick up the pieces from the goalkeeper's drop. But the keeper had good hands to hold on to it. It's Cam Waters with a free kick. Plays it into the feet of Ryan Katoomba. He holds off the defender well. He spins the defender like he's not even there. What can he do here? You got an overlapping run here. Takes a shot. Oh, it's just hit the crossbar. It's just hit the crossbar. Ryan Katoomba. He had to look at his options. Never seen any. So decided for himself that he was going to take it on. And he's almost put it in the top corner. Hard lines there. Omar Sinclair with a throw-in. Goes into the feet of Nosa. Takes a turn on it. Drives away. A wee little drag over. Plays into Joa. Joa's got a chance here to drive forward. What can he do? Joa. That takes a shot. Oh, and it's just went past the post. Hard lines. Vic here with the ball. Looking for options. He goes long. Cut out by the West Didsbury player. Keogh gets a touch. He's out muscled. Gennaro. Clearance by Tommy. Up into Joa's chest. Up. Brilliant by Joa. Into Ryan. Ryan plays it out to Nosa. What can Nosa do here? He's tricky here. Oh, chops back into the left. Loses the defender. Loses the next defender. He's still onto the ball here. He's got a challenge facing. Oh, here he goes. Brilliant Nosa. Good fighting by Nosa there. Out to Cam. Takes a touch. Puts the ball into the box. Cleared by the defender. Here comes Nosa again. What can he do? Plays it out to Mikey. Mikey going. Crosses in. Oh, it's hit the post. It's hit the post by Mikey Burke. That's so unfortunate. Omar with the throw. Goes to Gio. Gio takes a touch. Well defended there. West Didsbury have got a chance here. Midfielder's running with acres of space. Plays it out wide to the left. He's sizing up Cam. What can Cam do? Can he hold him off? Glides by Cam here. He's driving forward. Plays a ball into the box. And it's 1-0. 1-0 West Didsbury. There you go. West Didsbury player drives forward. Far too much space in there. And this winger was quick, I tell you that. He was very quick. And Cam's very unfortunate to lose him there. But he plays a good ball into the middle of the box. And the striker has got no other options but to tap it in the net. 1-0. Here's Mikey with the free kick. Puts it into the box. There's Keogh on the head. Oh, and he's just put it over. Keogh's found himself in good space there, but he's not managed to hit the target. That's unlucky. Here comes Mikey to take the corner. Puts it up, searching for Ryan. Just goes over his head. Out comes to Oatsy. And here's Cam Waters. Takes a touch and shot. And it just trickles through to the goalkeeper's hands. And here we are as we approach half-time. Cam Waters with a throw-in. Looking for options. He finds Mikey. Mikey makes a good run. Takes a touch. Try to hold off the defender. Plays in Ryan. Ryan, can he score? He can! Ryan Katoomba makes it 2-1. Great finish here by Ryan. Good ball in by Cam. Well played by Mikey to play him on. Ryan, composed as you like, feints a shot, takes a second time and puts it into the bottom left-hand corner. What a great time to score a goal for Paddock as we go into the half, leading 2-1. West Didsbury to take kick-off. And that's half-time. Excellent time to get a goal. Paddock go into the second half, leading 2-1. All to play for still.
change the formation. We're going to stay as we are. I'm going to bring Dom on for Jay in the 6. Good shift, Jay. With 45 in the tank there. Because they put so many numbers forward, if we want to get numerical superiority, it's got to come from you two being just in front of the defence. This would be a lot easier if Joe and Mikey were fucking tracking the wing backs a little bit deeper. That's not happened, so we're going to fucking fix it by having you two be able to slide into the back line, be available to slide into the back line. If they've broken us, you've got to think, I need to be a centre half and I need to get in there. I'm putting Mikey back over to the right and Joe will stick over to the left. Joe, when you get him, just run him, because I don't think they've got any legs in the back line at all that we should be worried about. You can beat them. On Mikey's side, because they keep it fairly compact and because it is a back 3 and they're not really playing a back 5, what I'm going to do is have Dom just sort of sit just a little bit deeper as a pivot, and whenever it goes to his feet, I want him to be looking for Mikey on the right hand side as a switch, because I think there's balls in there for days. We've got to press them when they're playing out. They'll play out every fucking time. So set up narrow. You know they're going to go to the 2 centre halves, so have the 2 wingers go to the 2 centre halves. We can push up from the midfield onto them, and then you just got to make sure you fucking force them one way, because they won't come back across. So once they've gone back across, that other winger can step up to the centre half. And the final thing is, you've fucking been lazy in that half. There was so many times that they got their heads up, and we were fucking on top of them. If you want to win the game, you got to outwork them, and that means getting back. That means running into the right fucking position. There was so many times, and their goal being the big example of this. They overtook you to get into our box to score the fucking goal, and that's not acceptable. I don't give a fuck what position you are. You bust a gut to get back and defend when we're getting broke on. Because all that matters is +1, right? That's our defensive principle. It's not centre half and a centre half, it's +1. So any cunt who's on the pitch, whether they're in red, needs to get their fucking asses back, bust a gut to stop the opposition scoring. You win together as a team, you fucking lose together as a team, and you'll only get what you work. That's it. Right, let's go fucking work them out.
The One Football app is unbelievable. If you want any football scores, news, transfer rumours, you can even watch a bit of Serie A live on there. Get the One Football app, it's amazing. And Stretford Paddock FC are actually on the app as well. If that's not a good enough reason to get the app, I don't know what is.
Paddocks get us underway. Here comes Dom Malloy with a long ball forward, looking for Mikey, headed by the left back there. Ball here with Tommy, looking for an option. Finds Nosa. Nosa knocks it back. West Didsbury playing a high line here. Back to Vic. Vic takes a touch. Oh no, he's getting closed down on it. It's 2-2. 2-2 West Didsbury. I've scored. They played the high press and it paid dividend there. Number 9 running through. Gets his foot in on it. And it knocks it in the back of the net. 2-2. Here comes Nosa. Plays it into Ryan Katoomba. Takes a touch. Looks for options, finds Nosa again. Nosa twisting and turning. Plays the ball out wide. Here comes Cam. What can he do? What can he do here? Finds Nosa's feet. Oh, unlucky. Oh, big scoop clearance by Tommy. Finds the feet of Mikey. Mikey's in the box here. He takes a shot. Oh, and it's well held by the keeper. Throw in here by Cam. Looking for Ryan. Holding off the defender. Turns the defender like he's not there. He's through on goal here. He's getting held. Oh, what's ref? What, he's held Ryan back. Oh, the linesman's flagged. He's seen the linesman's flag there. He held Ryan for an age. Resulting in the free kick. Here comes Omar Sinclair eyeing it up. Plays it over. Oh my God. What a free kick by Omar Sinclair. Puts it right in the top corner on the edge of the 18-yard box. Defender on the goal line. Gave him a haircut on the way through. 2 keepers in that goal. You're not saving that. Look at that. How does he get that up and over? Right in the top corner. Keeper and defender. Absolutely no chance. West does have the ball here. Centre half drives forward. He's got some space. Plays it into the midfield. And Turner plays it out wide here to their winger. He's trying to take on Dom. Good tackle by Dom. Here's Joa. Out to Nosa. Nosa turns. Plays in Cam. Great. Oh, so it's Aftab. Great run by Aftab. Comes inside. Little step over. Oh, trickery by Aftab. What can he do? Oh, chops back inside. Oh, it's penalty. It's got to be a penalty, ref. Has he awarded it? The linesman looks like he's awarded it. Referee hasn't. He's got to look for the... He's got to use his officials here. What's going on? Surely. Omar with the throw in here. In the search for Ryan Katoomba. Holds it up well. Takes a turn. Plays in Joa. Joa out to half-tab. Takes a touch. Has a strike. Oh, it's saved by the keeper. Here comes Joa. Gets it. Oh, it's went down. Referee's awarded a penalty. Great chance to extend the lead here for Paddock. Ryan Katoomba steps up here. Can he make it 4-2? And his hat-trick puts it to the left. Oh, a great penalty by Ryan. Ryan Katoomba, hat-trick hero, dances off with no sun celebration. Absolutely brilliant. Calm, composed, no pressure Ryan. Slot it home. 4-2 Paddock. Here comes Keod. Plays it into Aftab. Great touch by Aftab. Drives forward. Plays it through into Ryan Katoomba. Ryan Katoomba's through here. Can he make it 4? He can. Oh, what's going on? The linesman's flagged for offside. West Dids with the ball. Plays it long. Over the head of Oates. In comes Tommy with a header. Gets it under control. Plays it to Omar. Omar goes back to Vic. Vic here with the clearance. Oh no, he scuffed it. Oh, he saved the second chance. The danger's not over. Oates is trying to take it rid. Ball comes back to number 6. Takes a shot into Vic. Oh, he's spilled it. Number 9 coming through. Omar's blocked it off the line. Onto the crossbar. Danger still not averted. Ball comes out to Dom. Can he get rid? Needs to get rid of it here. They pick up the pieces here again. West Didsbury. Play it into the midfield. Striker turns. Is he... Keod came through. Is he fouled? Ref thinks so. It's fouled to West Didsbury. Free kick here. What can he do? Oh! Plays it over the bar. Danger has been averted. Throw in here. West Didsbury. Boy takes a turn. He's got loads of space. Try to play him offside. Linesman doesn't think so. He's through 1-on-1. But he's got to make the goal big. Oh, and it goes through his legs. Paddock caught on the break there. Striker had all the time in the world. Takes a touch through. Tries to commit the keeper. Slots it through. And it's 4-3. Nosa with the free kick. Looks to go long in search of Ryan Katoomba. Headed by the defender. Is it on its way out for a corner here? Yeah. Corner kicked. Here comes Nosa. Looks to whip it in. Headed away by the defender. It's bouncing out to Don Malloy here. What's he going to do? He's not going to shoot, is he? He is going to shoot. Don Malloy is in the top corner. It's in the top corner. Don Malloy has scored probably, definitely, the goal of the season. From about 35 yards out. Waits for a bounce. Takes a second bounce. Hits it on the half volley. Keeper, absolutely no chance. What right did Don Malloy have here to even think about the shot, never mind do it? And then to... Oh. Unbelievable. Wheels away in celebration. Let's get another look. Super slow motion here as it comes out to him. On the bounce. Oh my god. I mean, there's parts where you just don't need words for anymore. Just watch. Just watch and take it all in, because that is unbelievable. Mikey with the ball. Plays it out to Nosa. Nosa at time to take a touch. What can he do? He's driving forward. Takes a step over. Oh, almost loses it. I'll catch it back. Drag back. Let's try to run down the clock here, Nosa, it seems. Oh, flip. Step over. Oh, okay. Well defended. Well defended. Unlucky. And a clearance out. Comes out to Keod. Keod tries to get it under control. Oh, he's pulling out the step overs as well. What's going on? Keod driving forward with the ball. Looking for options. Can he find any? He can. Here comes Ryan Katoomba. Can he get on the score sheet again? No, he can't. And that's it. Full time. 5-3 Paddock. A game filled with unbelievable goals. An excellent free kick by Omar. And Dominic Malloy. I mean, there's nothing else to say. That is truly incredible.
All of them. All of them.
Hey, bladder tonight, mate. Fuck it.
Yeah, preparation started for next season a few weeks ago. Obviously we had the announcement of Ash. There's further announcements to come about what's going to be happening at the club. Recruitment has already started. We had a few down on Tuesday. Tuesday was a really good mood. Really good session and a really good mood, and I think we've carried it on. Tuesday was just Screamer Central. Tonight has been, or today has been a little bit in the same vein. Dom's clearance was pretty good at the end there, I thought. I'm really happy that the season hasn't fizzled out, and that we've had great numbers down at training. I had more players than I could select for today's game. The lads are all going out now on the smash together. I'm very happy with the attitude of the lads towards the club, and it makes it feel like there's a bit of a belonging starting to come together, and I feel like that's something that the club's really lacked because of when we got formed, not being able to find somewhere that's our home. All of these things have a real big impact. And I think we've done well despite all of that. I think we've done well despite the fact that we seem to be everybody's biggest game. We're just trying to do our thing. We don't go out there and say we're going to do this, that, and we've never said anything like that. My aim is that we win every game. I don't proclaim we're going to do that as an aim, it's a target. I think that's everybody at the start of the season in August wants to win the league, wants to win every game. And if you're not thinking like that, then I don't know what you're thinking about. I wanted us to win a trophy, I wanted us to win the league. We didn't do that, but I think we've developed our football over the course of the 12 months. So I have to be pretty happy with that. I think we're better defensively, I think we're more organised, I think we're better offensively than we were at the start of the season, so I think there's been progress. Next season I want to see that again and see where we can push this team to. I think keeping a core is really important. I can't remember who said it. I feel like it was Ancelotti that said it. It takes 3 years for a team to come together. We've had 2.5, and I would argue we've only really had 2. COVID decimated first season. We really sort of started to get going at the start of last season with what we were about, and I think if you look at the progress that the team has made in terms of its play, in terms of its identity, its togetherness, you got to remember we're a brand new club starting from zero. We weren't a Sunday League team that decided to come in and do Saturdays. It was nobody. And me being extremely inexperienced as a coach, so my learning curve has been massive. Getting to know the lads, getting to know who we can trust has been a massive learning curve. And then obviously starting to implement what we can and can't do at this level has been a massive learning curve. So yeah, I agree that we've started to come together, but I still think there's so much further we can go, and there's so many places we can develop that. And I can, knowing what I know is going to happen in the future, those are the things that are going to make us a better football team. Those are the things these things matter. It's not just about turning up, don't talk to anyone. You've got to become a family on and off the pitch. And I see the start of that here. We're nowhere near where I want us to be as a team on the pitch and as a team off the pitch. And some of that's things we can't control in terms of where do we play and what's our home and all that lot. And some things are going to take years to sort of cement and fix. But I'm really happy with the progress. So if I had to say, last year we was in title contention, we was in semi-finals of cups and we didn't get over the line. We was 8 minutes away from actually winning the league, realistically. If we'd have won one game in October, we would have won the league that we were winning, and we lost. So to go from being in contention, but you got to remember, we've gone up. We started off in Division 1, Lancashire and Cheshire. After that, 8 games, they moved us into the Prem. After that, we've applied for the Cheshire League. We've come into the Cheshire League. Next season will be the first season that we've actually stuck around in one division, as far as I know. So it'll be interesting to see what the second time around of playing some of these teams looks like. I hope they've learnt a lot, because I know I've learnt a lot. But I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have about 4 weeks off, and then we're going to get bang into it and give it full throttle next season. I'm not giving you my player of the season, because I decide player of the season.
Oh, do you?
So you'll have to wait and see until the awards night, which you guys are welcome to come to as well. As soon as we announce where it's going to be, anyone who's watching this can come and get involved, because it's not just for this. This is all a family. Any member, any fan will be invited to it as well. What I will say is thank you to the fans that have voted. I'm not necessarily surprised at who they voted for, but it was quite, not unanimous, but it was overwhelming. I have been surprised at the players one, not because I don't think this person deserved it, I just didn't think that they was going to get the recognition that they've got from the players. And mine, well, it's someone that's been very reliable for the entire season, and has thoroughly deserved it. But it was interesting to see who the players themselves voted for. There was a very broad spread. I don't think it's been as obvious as last season when we had Kieran scoring whatever the goals was he scored last season. It was very obvious. This year I don't think the height has quite been hit, but there's been a level of consistency amongst some players that's been really nice to see.
Thank you.
Right, for the last 2 years I've been growing my hair out, so I've decided to donate it all to charity. The charity is the Little Princess Trust. They donate hair to make wigs for children with cancer. I've had a GoFundMe account running as well, which I've got £210 so far, so hopefully I can get a little bit more before it's finished, and James of Jim's Trims is going to cut my hair for me now, so over to you. There you go. Shit, man. That is long, isn't it?
Well instruction, James.
Come on. Right, well, how much like hair do I have?
Yo, that's so weird.
That's done. Done and dusted. Edge is gone. You've got a lot, mate.
As we bring the curtains down on the final game of the season, there's no denying that it has been a season full of twists and turns. Despite the highs and lows, we can't help but feel disappointed that we didn't achieve what we set out to do. However, it is said that every disappointment is a blessing in disguise, and we can take solace in the fact that the future is looking bright for our team. We must use this season as a learning curve and come back stronger next season. So we want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments below who you think the Player of the Year should be awarded to. Who's got your vote? I've been Tommy. Goodbye.
Real fan ownership, real fan input, real fan change, real fan power. 50+1, we can go better than that. 100+ none. Download our app, view the free content, read about the club, that's fine. But if you want more, become a member. To vote, to go behind the scenes, to make an impact, interact with a global community around the world, influencing how we grow, where we play, club ethics and values. The more members we have, the faster we grow. Support the club, run the club, own the club. This is ours and no one will take it away. The future is in all our hands.